Hey, beautiful soul. Thank you for being here, mostly in the moment with me, Mystic Mia Moksha, for another Love Pick a Card reading. We have 4 piles here. You can choose the pile based on the number, the image, or the crystal that resonates with you, that calls to you. You may choose more than one pile if you feel guided to. If not, I have other pick a card readings if you want more information on this connection and person you're inquiring about. With that, I'd like to say thank you so much for the likes and comments, sharing and donating and getting readings from me. It really helps me out as a small channel. I do have readings available at this time, personal readings, and you can email me. The information for that is below in the description box. I will have to discontinue my spring sale reading soon because the point of that was to be able to give shorter readings in a shorter time frame, and I found out that I am unable to do that. So this is just a one-time thing. I'm going to have it that low. I will never be able to give a reading at that price ever again. So thank you to all that have purchased a reading, have been liking and commenting, all the new subscribers and the OGs. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. You helping me shine my light and me helping you shine yours makes the world go round. So with that, I hope you enjoy the reading and I wish you much love and light. Hey, pile number 1. Let's look at what they want to say to you. What do they want to say to you? I'm afraid of being vulnerable. Yeah, they're really afraid of opening up to you completely and fully. I feel like they would let a little bit on. They let you know a little bit about them and how they feel about you and what they think about you, but they haven't gone full blown yet, and they're not comfortable going in that direction just yet. Listen to your heart. Even though I feel like their mind and heart is warring, their heart is saying, you should let them know, you should let them know. And their mind is like, not yet, not yet. That's kind of a little bit of their ego and their shadow self. And it's just because of the fear of being hurt, possibly being hurt. So what do they want to say to you? I feel like they want to say, like, I have so much I wish I can tell you about how I feel about you and the things I think about in regards to you, and I want to be able to tell you, I just can't. I just can't right now, and it's like killing me inside. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune and the King of Swords, like whatever they alluded to in the past about like not being able to open up to you, they're going to. They're going to very soon too. Like I'm getting, I wanted to tell you this in the past. I wasn't able to in the past, but I'm going to go with my gut and just tell you how I feel, tell you what I think about this. I feel like it was not too long ago that they were about to tell you and they just didn't. But now they're like, yeah, it's time. They're ready. They have to say it. It's something fate-based. So like even if they feel they're still scared and they have this fear of rejection or fear of judgment from you, it's the Wheel of Fortune. Like they have to say it to you now. It's like it's come to the point where it's gonna interfere with your free will and your highest and best path. So if they don't say it now, they're gonna accrue a lot of karma that they won't be able to come back from in this lifetime. So they have to tell you. I'm getting Page of Cups, yeah. Oh wow, and the Devil. So I'm getting, it's like pulling teeth for them. but they're trying really, really hard. It's not the telling you part. It's not like they're very well spoken. I'm getting they know how to say things. They know how to explain things like their feelings and stuff. It's they're uncomfortable with the romance part. Like I feel like they haven't really had that much love in their life, or if they did, they never really had to like express their feelings. That's the part that they're uncomfortable with. The emotions part. And they might have felt deeply in the past, for friends or family or exes, but they never really had to express it, which is like the unique and weird thing here. Because they're really well spoken too. Like I feel like they know how to say things well. So the fact that they're struggling with sharing their emotions, not actually expressing them, that's kind of the difficult part here. Okay, so what do they want to tell you? What do they want to say to you? Take me close to your heart. So listen to your heart and take me close to your heart. So I am getting this feeling of please make this easy on me. I feel like they're not the kind of person who asks for help in many things. Like they're like a go-getter. They like to do everything themselves. They're really, they have a lot of pride in getting things done by themselves. And so I'm getting that they're asking with their like energy. They may not even like physically, like verbally ask you to help kind of ease them into expressing their feelings, like give them comfort, give them space, allow them to speak, kind of thing. Like I feel like with their energy, I'm getting their eyes and their eyebrows. They're like expressing like a puppy dog, or like kind of in like a sad facial expression, like being like, take it easy on me, like I have a lot of love for you. I just I'm not used to expressing it. I'm not used to like I'm and you might be surprised because they're used to expressing everything else and every other emotion, but when it comes to love, it's like they never really had that much practice in expressing it, and they turn into like a little kid, and it makes them really uncomfortable. And they're very much like a go-getter, so it makes them really uncomfortable that they're in this position. But it's time, and they have to do it. But I mean, man, their ego and their shadow self is like fighting with them internally. This is taking a lot for them to come to you in this way. I want you to understand me, yeah. It's kind of come to the point in the connection between the two of you where it's like, if they don't do this, it's over, or there's no more chance anymore. So they understand how important this is. It's going to change both of your fates. It's going to change the path that you go on, and that's for the rest of your life. So this is a really important key moment for them. That's probably why they're pleading with you energetically to kind of like take it easy on them, or give them space. 4 of Swords. I do feel like they put a lot of thought into this. I mean, they really did. They took a lot of time to kind of think about how they're gonna come at this, how they're gonna approach you with this, how they're gonna express it. Yeah, 2 King of Swords here. Yeah, they're ready to express something to you, and something that like affects both of your paths in life. Like this is one of those, like this decision is gonna change everything in the future, however it goes. They feel the weight. They feel the weight of this, like the wheel here, karma, like divine destiny. Like they're definitely feeling the weight of expressing their emotions to you. King of Cups. Wow, yeah. Expressing the Page of Cups to the King of Cups. So it's not that they don't have a lot of love for you. It's just excuse me. And I'm getting like, even in their thoughts, they can express their love for you very like as if a writer of a movie written it. You know, it's really good, but they just don't have practice saying those things in, you know, physical reality, in person. Queen of Wands. I'm getting that they are influenced by your, like, I feel like you're coming off really good looking right now. I think you might be doing well in your career, or you might be getting a lot of compliments on social media or in person from friends or random people, you know, like, oh, they really like your outfit, or, you know, you're getting a lot of attention. People enjoy talking to you or something like that, and they're noticing this. You're doing well in your career. You're doing well with friends, family, whatever. You're looking good. Maybe you're buying nice things for yourself. They're noticing. And so it's helping them coming into like this, I need to express this thing, because you're looking good. You're kind of improving your outward appearance, whether it's socially or physically or just energetically. You're really improving your outward appearance, and so it's helping them kind of step into this like, oh, I got to express this to them now. I have to express this to them now, because they understand like the weight of this decision to tell you how they feel about you, because, you know, you're looking good. Like, they understand that you can go away if they don't step up right now. So they have something they want to say. They do want to express their emotions for you. Okay, so if they were in front of you, like, this is what they want to say, what would they actually say? What would they actually say to you? Listen to your heart. Are you kidding me? 2, listen to your hearts. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. I feel like they want to tell you, like, hey, like, this is how I feel about you. How do you feel about me? And, like, please don't tell me something that you just want me to hear. Like, please, like, listen to your heart. Tell me what you actually feel. Like, how do you actually feel about me? There might have been some situation recently or in the past where you might have expressed that you don't know if the 2 of you will end up together, or if you work well together, or you might have said something that alluded to that fact. And so they kind of are like, okay, I need to know how they actually feel about me. Let me express how I feel to them, and then ask them to genuinely, truly tell me what's in their heart, even if it's something I don't want to hear. Like, tell me the truth. Do you actually love me, or do you just like love me as a friend, or love me as, you know, someone, a past partner, or, you know, is there true love here? That's what they want to know. I dream about you a lot, too much. I mean, they would tell you in person what they want to tell you deep in their heart. This is their time. They have to do it. They have to step up. So I could kind of see why this is a big deal for them. It's a big moment for both of you. Okay, what would they actually say if they're in front of you? I have a gift for you. So I feel like they wouldn't come empty-handed. I feel like they would come with like with something prepared. I mean, they put a lot of thought into something, so they're going to come with like a small token of like, you know, something to like remind you of that day, you know, something that you can hold in your hand. And so even if you say that you need to think about it, or you need some time, you have that like trinket or something, a gift to kind of think about them while you make this decision. They smart. They thought about this. They definitely did. They know how to come to you. I know you've been right. I am terrified to forgive myself. Okay. Let's see. What would they actually say to you? The Star card. Okay, first of all, the dreaming about you, listening to your heart. I mean, they are very much a romantic. They aren't in this connection for the convenience of it or for the practicality or just for achieving goals in life. They are actually in this connection. They want to be in this connection for actual true love. But in terms of this gift or whatever, reunion in reverse, they feel like you've been right about what you said in the past. Like, you know how you said something about like, oh yeah, like there's a chance that this connection might not work out, or I don't know how good we truly are in terms of compatibility. This could be vice versa, so it could be them saying this to you. But I feel like like they have an inkling, like they're like, oh yeah, you know what, maybe we aren't really right for each other. Maybe we're both are trying to hold on to each other for a certain reason. Okay, so how do they feel about telling you this? How do they feel about telling you this right now? Rejection. Yeah, see, they're really worried about rejection. It's a huge fear. Like, this devil card came up, but they have to face this fear. It's one of their biggest fears, is like losing you and this connection not working out. They put a lot into this. How do they feel about telling you this right now? Anxiety. Yeah, they are freaking out. That's like an understatement for sure. Feeling they're that's why I'm getting like energetically you're probably feeling their energy even before they come to you, with the puppy dog eyes, being like, in the childish way, to kind of, how some people, when they want someone to take it easy on them, they'll act a little bit more childish, so like you kind of turn into a protective mode and nurture mode. So I feel like they're giving you off that energy. They're turning kind of childish, in order for you to be easier on them. Puppy dog eyes. Two of Swords. They have no idea what direction this would go, and that makes them very, very nervous. I mean, rejection, anxiety, the devil, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. Like, this is their time to King of Swords. Like, say this. King of Cups, say this. They have to. All the marbles. Okay, Spirit's advice for this connection. Queen of Swords. Communicative and self-expressive with great rationale and intellect. You stand tall in your truth and the inherent knowledge of who you are. Use this gained wisdom from your experiences to lead you. Your tongue might be sharp. Your blunt words might be mistaken for criticism and coldness. Be mindful when speaking with others. Don't be afraid to reveal the warm nature. Yeah. So when I said like, oh yeah, they're going to be coming to you with puppy dog eyes and like asking you energetically to take it easy on them, that's not for nothing. Like, I feel like you have, you might be very honest, but you might be a little bit hard. Like, when it comes to emotions, like, even if you're being honest and you're saying it as gently as you possibly can, it still cuts like a knife in your heart, right? Even if they're trying to be soft and gentle, if they say something that like kills you inside, like, you can say it as like sweet and kindly as you want, but it will still like feel like you're dying inside. So like, Spirit's really like, try not to be cold. Maybe only if you have many truths you want to tell them, maybe only go for one. You don't want to overkill them. This is a really tough situation, and it seems like you're honest and you're truthful, and they're honest and truthful. It just might work in your favor to show your warm side towards them. at this time. Yeah, and this seems like a life-changing moment, pivotal moment in this connection coming up. Let me see if I can get a time frame from when you're watching this. When would they come? In hand, so within a month. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, I'd really appreciate a like or a comment. It really helps out, as you know, being a small channel. Really appreciate it. And with that, I hope you have a really beautiful rest of your day, and I wish you much love and light. Hey, pile number 2. Let's see what your person wants to say to you. What do they want to say to you? My heart is on fire for you. So they want to tell you how much desire they have for you, how much they feel for you, how much passion they have for you. They're really, really, I feel like they find you very alluring. They have they definitely find you very attractive. I mean, you set their heart on fire. I love you beyond measure. So I feel like they're in a really like high on life, high on their love for you kind of moment. So I don't know if this is like a you've just kind of recently met, or recently rekindled your love, or even if you've been in a relationship for a long time. I feel like something just kind of restarted the furnace in their heart for you. Yeah, the heart's on fire for you. I mean, they're on cloud like 9, 10, 11, 12. Like they're going. 10 of Pentacles. I mean, they want it all. They want it all with you. They want to give you the best home, the best life, you know, with all of life's luxuries. Page of Swords, I feel like they're a little bit more immature in that, because I feel like they're trying to promise you more than they can actually give you. But they're just so in love with you, and so in love with love, and so kind of like, you know, wide-eyed and seeing colors for the first time kind of thing. Or again. And I would be careful, because I feel like they're promising you more than they can actually deliver on. Knight of Wands, because they just want to shoot their shot. Like they have this fiery passion for you. They kind of want you in bed right now. They want to like make out with you all day. They want to take you out on a trip. They want to be in love. They want to just kind of be swept off their feet. Wow, the Tower card. Be careful, because I feel like this person is going to try to take advantage of you. This could be physically, this could be emotionally. I mean, this could be sexually, this could be emotionally. I mean, not like without your permission or anything, but I feel like this person is so in love with love that they kind of might just like use you and abuse you and lose you kind of thing, and not like intentionally. They're just so in love with love. It feels like they're on like high on a drug right now. But if you're down for it, and you're down for like kind of like a love affair moment, or starting off a connection this way, or restarting a connection this way, then that's fine. But just know that they are kind of going to the extremes, and they can't really handle themselves right now, because they've lost all their sensibilities. You've made them lose their mind. I'm getting. What would they want to say to you? The heart can be blind and frozen. Yeah, I feel like they have a lot of regrets. Like maybe if this is a rekindling, that they were so blind before, and they were so cold before, and they see it now. If this is a new connection, I feel like you opened up their heart, and they're going crazy. Like they've never felt love like this intense before, and they're like they literally can't handle themselves. So I'm saying like, and they might not intentionally be doing this for a negative reason. They just might actually not be able to control themselves right now. What would they actually say to you? Okay, say you want me for a lifetime. So you can see that they're in a very delusional state right now, but like it's kind of romantic. They're kind of swept up. If this is something that you don't mind, and you kind of want this kind of honeymoon period, then that's fine. But if this is something that you don't want and it's like a red flag for you, like play it by your current situation. But yeah, you'll know with your intuition. I'm getting like they haven't really put much effort in just yet, but they say that they're promising that they will put in a lot of effort. Like, you say you want me for a lifetime, they're putting a lot on you without actually showing you that they can deliver on these things. Knight of Wands, again, 2 Knight of Wands. I feel like you're a little bit passionate for this person too. You're feeling the fire and you are eating up their words. And I mean, so go for it. You know, not many times do people get to have a romantic moment and be swept up like this. So like, you know, if it's something not damaging and something positive for you, like go for it. Like if you want to be swept up in this like love craze moment and you can handle it and you're not gonna like go crazy afterwards if things don't work out, go for it. But there's a chance that it could. And I mean, they keep saying like 10 of Pentacles, love me for a lifetime kind of thing, love you beyond measure. Like I feel like they're being a little bit extra, but I feel like, yeah, like the Fool already jumped in. I feel like both of you already felt like jumped in. And so it's like, whatever, it's happening now. You know, I would just say like, you know, take everything they say and promise with a grain of salt. But it's nice sometimes to just be in a romantic frenzy like that, as long as you both can like handle what may come after this like honeymoon period. Yeah, love is love. And sometimes intensity is fun and enjoyable if both people are on board and can handle it and are emotionally mature. Okay, so what would they actually say to you if they were right in front of your face? This is what they would want to say. What would they actually say to you? I sometimes wonder if you care, but it came out in reverse. So I'm getting that like they don't care if like they're not thinking about like if you actually care about them or not, or care about the connection. They're not even, they're in their own la la land. They're in their own fantasy world where you do care and you're there in the moment. Like they're just in the moment. They're not really, they don't care. they're like, it's not that they don't care. They just kind of assume everything right now because they're so in love. They're so deeply like fallen for you, and it's in the beginning stages, or feels like that, or you know, rekindled love, or whatever. It's like kind of like you're in a like a real like romantic sexual frenzy that's just like they just assume that you're on the same page as them. Like I feel like you both are too, because Spirit keeps saying like the Knight of Wands came out this way and this way, like meaning that both of you are kind of on board. The Fool already jumped in. Sex in reverse. And so both of these cards came out in reverse. So I feel like you both just kind of like jumped in, you know, just really wanting to enjoy the moment and appreciating a moment in life like this. The Sun card in reverse. Okay, all these cards came out in reverse, which is like this is going on now. This is going on now for you. You're just kind of in extreme happiness. Like your inner child is coming out. You're both having a lot of fun, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you guys can both know that you can handle whatever comes afterwards. There's nothing wrong with this. So what would they actually say to you? I'm speaking through songs. So I feel like both of you are listening to a lot of music. I'm getting like, you're humming really, really happy tunes, no sad stuff, no angry stuff, no loud things. Everything is like very, very happy. The music that you're listening to, you're humming while you're making food, skipping. People know like, oh, that person's getting some, or like, that person's like, must have just fallen in love or just got into a new relationship or just got engaged or just got married, just got on their honeymoon or something, like, or just had a romantic moment. Like people probably tell, like, how you act when you're in that phase. I'm planning to surprise you, so I feel like they're really, it is very much a honeymoon period where you're just kind of wanting to surprise each other, and I'm going to surprise each other naked. Just like really, and not just like sexually, but like just like really, surprise each other with each other's favorite food or nice gifts. It's like kind of that part where you're just indulging each other and gifting a lot to each other and giving a lot of attention and affection to that other person. What is this card? The High Priestess. And not for nothing, like this High Priestess, you both are kind of intuitively feeling each other. You know what makes the other person feel good, whether it's like holding their arm, giving them a hug or kiss, or you know exactly what kind of food they want, or what kind of activity that you two want to do together. Like you're both very much in sync, and it's like that's the most brilliant part about this, like really high vibing, like this really like fun, you're both so in love, seeing colors brightly phase, is because that is a very high vibing phase. A lot of people just can't maintain that. It's in mankind's nature that you can't really maintain that kind of high level of high vibrational energy all the time. That's why you can't be happy extremely happy all the time. It's like, okay, you can be content, but you can't be extremely happy all the time. You can't be extremely in love all the time and extremely desiring the other person all the time. But like when you're in it, your intuition, the way that you're intuitively linked to that other person is so strong. So it's kind of like it's not a bad it's a really great happy moment to be in. So enjoy it while you can. Sorry, I keep saying while you can, if you can handle it afterwards. Like no, like this could just like finally like just calm down to a normal relationship. Like, it's just like very much a honeymoon period, and you can tell. Okay, so how do they feel about telling you all this? How do they feel about telling you all this? Peace. Yeah, there's that's why I'm like, they're not even concerned about like if you feel the same way, because they feel like you're in the same place as them. You're both kind of really in love, giving each other little cute texts and cute pictures, and it's like everything's right with the world. They know exactly what to do at work and how to handle this situation with their home and blah blah blah. Like everything's just clicking, right? How do they feel? Cleansed. Okay, so I feel like there's a real peaceful, blissful, you both can really have high energy moments together, and then you can also just like relax, read a book, play a game in the same room as the other person, and not have to say a word, and just be really, really happy and comfortable with each other. It's really good energy. Even if this is someone that you've been together for a long time, I feel like you've got to a really good place in your connection. And 9 of Wands, yeah, 2 9 of Wands here. So a lot of you, like, you've done the work to get to this point. You've done the work to get to this point. So I'm getting like half the people who are like new, like they're promising you a lot of things, and they're like, you don't know if they're going to deliver. And then half of you, this is a relationship you've had for a long time, and it's finally entering a really peaceful stage where you just get each other, and you guys are clicking, and you guys are, on this really, you have really good synergy, and it's just working really well. So there's two ends of the spectrum, depending on your own situation. Take it how it resonates. And then last but not least, What is Spirit's advice for this connection? 3 of Swords. Oh no. You might be feeling the sharp sting of heartbreak as unexpected grief, sadness, or betrayal is experienced. Give yourself the time and space necessary to feel through your emotions. Nurture yourself with extra self-love and care at this time. I'm getting that this is like the love is so strong it hurts kind of thing. Yeah, the Chariot, like things are going too fast. And the 8 of Pentacles, you planted seeds and are hard at work building your reality. So it's kind of like, you know, when you're on like a sugar high and then you're just gonna crash, or you're on a caffeine high, you know, you're just about to crash. That's what I feel about this connection. It's like, beware of the sugar crash. It's Spirits. One more card. Shift your focus. Yeah. So Spirit is saying like, make sure you have something else that you're focusing on, that you can work on besides this connection, so that when you get your sugar crash, you can go to that other thing that is like where you're in a good place, like your work or a hobby or something else, a friend, that like you can you know, transition into normal life. That's an unusual thing to say, play. But Spirit's like, yeah, but very much, this is your time to play. Play hard. Play hard. But just like take care of yourself and know that there is a possible sugar crash or caffeine crash coming in terms of this connection. And just be ready to shift your focus back to ease yourself back into reality. But while you can play hard, as your intuition is on like good. You know, this is a special moment to be cherished, and that will be remembered for a long, long time to come. And it's not like the last time you'll experience this. It's just like, it's rare and it's special. So enjoy it. So I hope this message resonated. If it did, I really appreciate a like or comment, so I know that these messages are resonating with you, and to do more of these kinds of readings. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hey, pile number 3. Let's see what they want to say to you. What does your person want to say to you? Okay. I wished for you. Okay, so this person feels like you're so perfect. You're exactly what they wanted in life. My heart is safe with you. They're like, you know, you might check a lot of boxes. Your looks, your personality, your hobbies, our interests, our, you know, combined passions, our combined goals. But what I really, 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 really wished for, the biggest box on my checklist that I didn't even think about, is being able to trust that person and being able to be safe with them, and knowing that like this is someone secure, someone who's going to stay with me and not abandon me. So yeah, you seem like the perfect person, but you're even more perfect and like angelic even to them, because not only are you the perfect person, but you're someone that they can trust, that they can be loyal to and will be loyal to them. They really, really feel this. Okay. So what do they wish they can tell you? 2 of Wands. I mean, they don't have to think about it. They choose you. They choose this path. The only thing they had to really figure out was, as awesome of a person you are, would you be the kind of person who sticks with them? And they've got enough confidence now that you would. So now they're like, yeah, I choose you, obviously. Justice. Yeah, I'm still getting this kind of like, you're a good person. Like, they don't have to worry about you, like cheating on them or abandoning them or walking away, or, you know, getting mad at them for every little mistake, or something like that. Like they're just like, yeah, like, you know how most people, when they think about the person they want to be with, they think about like looks, their career, their status, their background. their beliefs, their personality, and skills and talents and all these kinds of things. But they don't, people kind of forget to be like, oh, commitment, loyalty, honesty, has a positive attitude in life, is a supportive partner, has their own goals, is motivational, can get back up once they've fallen down, can help others get back up, is kind to others. When they're in a bad mood, they can get themselves out of it. Even if they make a mistake, they don't get too self-critical, and if I make a mistake, they don't always jump on me. Like these other qualities that people kind of forget. Patience. They can take care of their health. They can help other people take care of their health. They have a nurturing quality. It's like, I don't know, I feel like sometimes people get so superficial, they forget the important things, the things that people work on behind the scenes that's very, very difficult to conquer. They see that in you. King of Pentacles. I feel like you come off as a very stable and secure person, someone who's going to do well in life. And I feel like you also see that in them, that they're very reliable. And it's like a through thick and thin kind of thing. Knight of Swords. Yeah, I'm fumbling my words. I feel like this person might have maybe like a speech impediment, or maybe they have something with their voice. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they speak really softly, or maybe they speak very loudly. Maybe they speak very harshly, very brutally honestly. Maybe they're very smart and they speak very quickly, or very analytically, or something with their speech. They speak a little bit differently, or you do. Okay. But there's so much stability and strength there. It's unique, I'm getting. It's unique, the connection you two have. It's rare. Okay, so what do they wish they can say to you? In my dreams, I see a beautiful future with you. So I feel like they do often think about a future with you, but I feel like they just don't say it, because it's in my dreams I see a beautiful future with you, but it's not like I'm actually telling you these dreams I have with you. But I think it's because sometimes what they think in terms of the future is different than what you do, so they just don't want to sidetrack you. I feel like, for example, if you want to live in a certain location, they're like, I want to play golf with them. And it's just completely so different than what you're thinking about when you think about the future. And so they're like, I don't want to say my thing, but I do dream about us maybe having ice cream on the beach. And they're thinking about, I don't know, the kind of washer and dryer that we're gonna have, or the kind of kitchen sink, or the kind of woodshed that we're gonna have in the backyard. And I'm thinking about, Italian ice walking through Disney World. It's I'm kind of shy and intimidated and, nervous about telling them about my dreams. So cute. You are seared into my heart. Yeah. You're this person's everything. I hope you two stay together forever, because this is gonna be devastating for them if you ever decided to not be together. Okay. So what would they like to tell you? 7 of 2 cards came out here. 7 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and 10 of Pentacles, all in reverse, which to me, when all the cards come out in reverse, it's something happening right now. And I'm getting, a path, a concrete, definite path is being initiated. So I feel like a definite future, a really positive, abundant future is being planned by the two of you right now. They're going to fight for it. They're going to make it happen. They're going to work hard for it. They're going to say no to all the naysayers and yes to everything that you want to add on. Like, they're going to fight for it. They're like, yes, we're doing this, and they're going to prove it to you. Wow. This is so positive. Six of Cups hitting the King of Pentacles. I feel like this is something like you two had to come back to, because I feel like there wasn't as much stability or security in this connection before. Maybe one or both of you kind of doubted where this connection was going. And if one person was stable enough for the connection, or was loyal enough, or good in their work enough. And so this is something that you two had to come back to, and now it's coming back like with a vengeance. Like, I feel like like they're like, yeah, let's do this, and you're like, yeah. You two have kind of come to a point where you can level up in terms of your material, financial, and physical security and stability and abundance. Okay. Wow, the Lover's card. Okay, yeah. So there is definitely like a strong feeling of love, like renewal in the love bond, and therefore renewal in your future together and your path to the future. So there's a real strong like feeling of like things are coming together. You guys are coming together in a stronger way. More love. Love is abundance energy. Yeah. So there's a lot of, because the love is strengthening and the bond is solidifying between the two of you, stronger and better than before. It's bringing in more abundance and bringing in more things that you both want for the future right now. Okay, so this is what they would want to say to you. What would they actually say to you if they were in front of your face right now? What would they actually say to you? I'm obsessed with your body. Okay, so they are definitely feeling the love bug bite. You know, they are bitten by the love bug. They are definitely feeling a lot of love for you. I feel like this is like I'm getting like sexual energy, love energy, abundance energy. They're all kind of a lot the same thing. It's moving a lot of things along. A lot of sexual energy in these readings today. I am absolutely in love with you. Yeah, in love. Yeah, I kind of predicted that. If you're watching this when I posted this, I said like around spring 2023. That's like there's gonna be a excuse my language, but shit ton of love energy coming onto the planet that you like we've never seen it before. Maybe I'll do a reading about that in my other channel. Yeah, they are feeling in love with you, sexually, mentally, physically, emotionally, all the ways that you can, spiritually. It's all there. Four of Wands, 1111, happy home, happy marriage card. So they're feeling really love. If you're not married, they're feeling marriage vibes. If you already are married, they are leveling up in those energies. They're feeling truly in love with you. Very, very happy, very good harmony between the two of you right now. Okay, what would they actually say to you? I have an offer for you. Look how big those letters are. Okay, so they it's like they're yeah, I would not be surprised if they kind of promise you a higher level of commitment at this time. It could be engagement. It could be like setting the date. It could be like a promise ring. It could be declaring their love for you. But anything like that. Maybe they have a house offer. Adoption, I'm hearing. Yeah. Something big is here for the two of you. It's good energy here. I know you're my twin flame. Okay, so whether you believe in divine counterparts, this is definitely a high high level soulmate connection or twin flame or divine counterpart connection. Just like, I feel like the way that you two are vibing right now, and the fact that you two had to come back into the stability and security in the physical sense. So through physical relationship, a lot of security in the loyalty to each other in the physical, a lot of stability and security in terms of your finances and your work situations and family situations outside of the connection, right? And also stability, security in your future, and definite steps and plans and little goals and towards those bigger goals, and long reaching goals happening. This is very positive. Yeah, both of you are kind of really feeling like, this is my soulmate, this is my divine counterpart, very strongly at this time. Okay, so yeah, so what they would say to you is exactly in line with what they want to tell you in the first place. Yeah, they would tell you. They're like, I'm going to tell you, I have an offer for you, and I know you're my like highest level soulmate. So wow, it's under the marriage card, so, or happy home card. So I feel like there's something about like moving in together or moving to another location, having the right home, something like that. Proposing, figuring out if you're already like engaged, figuring out where you're gonna get married, finding the venue, getting the date, something like that. Big things like that happening. Wow. Okay, so how do they feel about telling you all of this? How do they feel about telling you all of this? Comfort. They're very comfortable with you. They're very comfortable that you're both happy and feeling happy. It's really good energy. Okay, 2 cards came out. Disruption and ideation. I love how it's like light pink, and red. So I feel like what is this disruption part? 3 of Wands. Okay, so I feel like the disruption part, 2, 3 of Wands here. I feel it's like, drop everything you're doing. We're working on our future right now. Tell me what you want from the future. I'll tell you what I want. Let's combine them. Let's get it done today. I'm gonna like forget everything else. Forget the family and friends and social engagements and like workouts and whatever. Like, this is my priority. I'm making this my priority. I'm making you my priority. Let's figure this out. I feel like it's a very big declaration like that. Like, where do you want to move? You want a house there? I'll find it for you. You want to get married? Let's set the date. Like, you know, like it's something like that. It's like very like, they're making this a priority and they're showing you in a very big way. Okay, and then last but not least, Spirit's advice for this connection. Temperance. You're finding your internal rhythm of balance and peace despite any outside conflict. Yeah, that's why I'm getting like, screw anything else happening outside this connection. This is our priority. We have a good rhythm going here. We're synergistic. Things are working really well. Though it might have been a long process, you've been asked to have a little more patience as you integrate these healing energies. Yeah, so I'm like, oh, you're coming back to it. You guys are just in the planning phase of going forward, but you guys are talking about it, telling each other your feelings, telling each other your thoughts, and telling each other the goals and what you realistically see going forward and making it happen. So very, very big thing. A relationship is becoming more balanced in nature as conflict reaches peaceful resolution. Your energies are alchemizing to create something beautiful and new in this partnership. Release any resistance and allow the energy to flow. Yeah, this is beautiful, beautiful new energies happening in this connection. It's coming together in the most perfect, beautiful way. So happy for you. And if this reading resonated with you, I'd really appreciate a like or comment. It lets me know how this reading resonates. And if I should do more of these kinds of readings. This one specifically is what they would like to say to you. Although I realize it doesn't matter what the title is. It's usually what they want to say to you, their thoughts, their feelings, their actions. It doesn't matter. It's all the same thing in the end. But yeah. With that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light. Hi, pile number 4. Let's look at what your person would like to say to you. Please forgive me. They are very sorry, and they would like you to release them from any wrongdoing that they've done. I don't feel worthy of you. I feel like they're like, I didn't mean to do that. It's just because sometimes you make me feel like I'm less than, or I don't feel good enough. Like, you're a beautiful star, and I sometimes feel like, left out in the shadows of your brilliance, of your brilliant light. Okay, so what would they like to say to you? The Devil in reverse. I feel like they're honestly coming from a good place. Like they're like, I'm not saying this from ego. I'm not trying to like say this to make you feel bad or for you to get like, for you to have empathy and sympathy towards me. Like I genuinely am trying to tell you from the bottom of my heart that like sometimes I really don't feel good enough for you or this connection, or for like I don't feel good about myself. Judgment in reverse. Yeah, so both these cards come out in reverse. Like they're heavily feeling this right now. Both major arcanas. They're like, I did the work. Like I thought about this, and like maybe in the past I would say things like I'm depressed, or this big thing is happening at work, or this family situation is happening, this money situation is happening, and it's like making me really not feel good about myself. It's like maybe in the past I might have said that so you would take it easy on me and I can get away with more things, but like right now I'm like not trying to do that. I'm not trying to be that kind of person. Like I genuinely want to try to open up to you right now. Like they're genuinely speaking heart to heart right now. They're not trying to make you feel bad or make you feel pity them or anything like that, or take it easy on them. They're genuinely telling you this to forgive them, because they are admitting, like they acknowledge that they're acting out of jealousy or acting out of some lower vibe energy, because they felt unworthy. 5 of Cups. Yeah, I feel like they genuinely are having a hard time dealing with this. 4 of Swords. They have genuinely put a lot of thought into this, and they have taken a lot of time to figure out like, what should I do? Like, why am I feeling sad all the time around them? Why am I treating them not as good as they deserve, and stuff like that? What is this about? Career. Yeah, so I do feel like career and service to other charity work, helping. So I feel like they're feeling low about their job and the kind of work that they do, and they're also kind of feeling bad about. Yeah, I feel like they don't like their job, like most people. They don't like their job, or they don't like that maybe they're a kind soul, and they want to be helpful to humanity. They want to do something that helps other people or helps an environment, be helpful in some sort of positive way, and they don't get to do that. You might have a career in that, or you might volunteer or something like that, and they might be jealous of that, or yeah, something about like they're not feeling good about themselves in terms of work. Or, I mean, their light reflects your light. So maybe they're just as kind as you, because I feel like you must be a very kind and generous person who has a job that you love, or charity work that you love, or you're just kind of a helpful person, and then everyone asks you for advice or help or something like that, and you're always busy with that kind of stuff, and they don't. Maybe they're lacking the friends or social life, or they're helping others, or family. Maybe you have more family around you, or friends around you where you get to be involved in their life and genuinely help them, and they feel sad that they don't have family or friends like that around them, or they see that you're, something about your career, that you love your career, and you do something that you genuinely love, and you get to help people or help the world or something, help the environment, and that's probably why the two of you are attracted, is because you're both kind of very service to others, service to humanity, service to the world, the earth, kind of people, and they're just feel less than sometimes. But the fact that they took the time out to like kind of understand why they're being so critical towards you, or kind of like exacting, or very like pointing things out, and I don't know, kind of rude, or kind of like lashing out unexpectedly, and even in small ways, they actually took the time out to figure out why. And so when they come to you next and they say like, please forgive me, and they're telling you like, hey, I'm actually going through a difficult time because I'm don't like how I'm living my life right now, or what I'm doing with my time and energy, and that I feel like my life is being sucked out from this company, this job, this thing, the people around me who are not good for me, family, friends who are not good for me, versus when I see you and you have these things or this thing, like I just feel unworthy. This is something big on their mind. Like it's literally stressing me out. Like my back's hurting. Okay, very, very burdensome. Okay, so what would they like to say to you? I will wait in the name of love. So they're asking you to be patient with them, or while they figure this out, or like they'll go through this. Like maybe they're providing financial stability to you, or they're helping out more with the kids, or they're helping out more with like supporting you at this time. So they're like, I'll wait for you to because maybe you have an important project going on at work, or you have something, they're like, I understand it's a busy time for you, and because I love you so much, I'll wait, and I'll put this on the back burner to work on until after you're set, and then I can work on this. So I feel like this is a very busy and important time for you, and they want to express like, I want to get to where you are and have busy, important things that I care about too. But because I love you and I understand this is a very busy, important time for you, I'll wait until your thing is over to do my thing. So do you see like what's going on here? Do you want this? Yeah. I'm getting like, do you want me? They're asking you, do you want me to have the life that I want too? So, because they're like, I will be supportive to you, and I just want you to know that I want to have this kind of life, and will you be there to support me too? Or like, I understand that you're busy and you have a lot of things going on. Like maybe this connection isn't what you need right now, because like I need to make sure I take care of myself if you're not going to be able to like reciprocate that. This energy could be vice versa, so watch for that. No work. They're like, this is really, really draining them, but they're like, I will put up with it. Like really draining them, extremely hard. But they're like, I'll put up with this if I know that you'll have my back when it's time. But they're like letting you know, it's like, I can't do this forever, and I can't do this for much longer. So we're gonna have to switch roles at some point until we can both be doing this at the same time. They're really asking you for their support. Knight of Wands. They are being kind of like the knight in shining armor for you, but I feel like they can only do it in spurts. Like I feel like this is something that came out of the blue, where you became more busy or became more involved with other things in your life, and they stepped up. They're like, okay, you need more space from me, I'll give you more space. you need more support from me, I'll give you more support. You want me to take care of the kids or do the laundry or text you, call you, maybe, you know, it's long distance for a while. You want me to call you at 3 o'clock in the morning because that works better for you and your schedule. Like, I will do that for you, even though I had to get up at 6 in the morning, because this is just temporary, and I can put up with it as long as it's just temporary. Two of Wands, but they might be saying this and putting up with this right now, but in the back of their mind, they're really like, if this doesn't change soon, like, I have to leave. And it's not because I don't love them, it's because I'm just going to keep hurting them and like feeling like some sort of regret and taking it out of them, lashing out at them, because I'm not living the life that I want, but I can't like keep staying with them and live the life that I want. So like, if they can't help me and support me back, like, I'm going to have to figure out a plan B, just in case, you know, they do get too busy and they, you know, can't support me back or something like that. So they are thinking of a plan B, just in case. Wow. And they're willing to kind of, what is that? Fight for what? They're like, if you say like, well, like, they're like, if they say one more time, like, well, this is more important than what's going on with your life, or this is just one more thing, this is just very, very important, one more important meeting, one more important project at work, or one more important family member event, or one more important, like, you know, like, if they say one more time to me that like they have to put their life in front of mine, that I have to make their life a priority over mine, then like I have to defend myself. And so I feel like they're very prepared for plan B if things don't change after this temporary situation between the two of you. So it's very serious. Okay. So this is what they want to say to you. What would they actually say to you? What would they actually say to you? I've been expanding my spiritual knowledge. So they've been taking the time to actually think about, we saw that, they actually think about what, like, the higher perspective of thing, like what is actually good for you, what's actually good for them, and what's actually good for the both of you in the long run. So they've been really putting a lot of thought about this. I've looked into tarot readings. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I would absolutely not be surprised if they actually do look at tarot readings, or went to some sort of spiritual consultant, a psychic or a medium, or, you know, something of that sort. Yeah, definitely. The World card, yeah. This is a very big deal. This is going to change their life and your life and the connection completely. This isn't a small thing for them. Like, they are literally, their soul is like dying to kind of get their life right. And I feel like they keep putting you and your stuff, making it more of a priority on top of their stuff. And they're like, I can't do this for much longer. Like, I feel like they're gonna like rip out their hair. Okay. What would they actually say to you? I just want some space. So I feel like they're like, I just need some time. And like, if you can give that to me in this connection while we're still together, like, that's fine. But I don't know if you can. I don't know if you're able to anymore. Love me. Oh, seek professional advice. Yeah. They might tell you, they might want to see a therapist or psychologist or counselor of some sort. They're very serious about this. This is like, I'm getting like, yeah, they're pulling their hair out. It's very, very extremely stressful, where they're like, if you don't address this, and if the two of you don't address this soon, they might just do something rash and just like leave or something. Page of Pentacles, yeah. I feel like they're trying to do anything they possibly can at this time. Knight of Cups. I feel like they're being very loving towards you because they want that love back. They're giving you a lot of attention and affection because they need that love too. And that's their way of signaling to you, hey, I'm giving you all this love because I need that love right now. They need some love. They need some good loving. So just be aware. Okay, so how do they feel about telling you all of this? How do they feel about telling you all of this? Abundance, yeah. They feel like they're getting theirs, I need to get mine. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. I'll be fine. We'll be fine. We're both just trying to figure out the best way to increase our abundance. It's time. Balance, yeah. So with the green cards here, like I feel like needing to refocus the heart. And so I think their heart energy, their energy in general might be crying out to you that they need more attention and affection at this time. They need your help. They need outside help. They need all the help that they can get. So if you can't make time for them to help them out at this time, even though I know you're very busy, I think things might change in a very drastic way. But I do feel like abundance and balance, like they're really confident that things will be positive, like that you will reciprocate their love, you will reciprocate their attention and affection and support, and that both of you will be better for it, and that both of you will be balanced and bring in a ton of, good money and good energy and good love energy. This is just a temporary thing in your connection right now. So how do they feel about telling you all of this? Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. They feel like this is an opportunity, like, wow, they're very positive. So even if they might have lashed out in the past, know that that's not their true self. Their true self actually thought about like why they hurt you, how not to do that again, what's the deeper issue here. They're really like insightful. They really put some thought into it. Maybe they had some help, outside help, professional help, or spiritual help. Ace of Pentacles, like they're coming to you with an opportunity. They're like, this is an opportunity to help each other, to expand each other's lives, and to be there for each other. They're seeing this as an opportunity for both of you to kind of step up and just level up. That's very special. It's rare someone can like be there for, the way that you two can be there for each other. Spirit's advice for you and this connection. 9 of Wands. You've been through a difficult journey with some hard-won battles that have left you feeling weary and perhaps a little bit wounded. I feel like both of you are kind of like close to burnout or feeling burnout or really tired. It's like, when are we going to get there? When are we going to achieve our goals? When are we going to finally, get to a good place? And both of you feel very confident that you two will get there. You both are very hardworking. You both trust each other. You both have been working on this connection. But doesn't mean that you both don't think like, oh, should we call it quits? Is this going to work out? Can we get through these difficult times? Whatever it is. Perhaps a little bit wounded. Don't give up now. Spirit's like, don't give up now. You're so close to overcoming the hurdles placed before you. Yeah, both of you kind of feel it too. But it doesn't mean that you don't feel kind of like down and out sometimes. Some days are harder than others, But like you guys are so close. You've been working on something and you're both helping each other, loving each other, supporting each other. It's really good. Even in the darkest of nights, stars still shine. You may feel like your light has grown dim from the conflict you faced, but your strength, resilience, and willpower will help you persevere. You two will persevere. Yeah, I feel like it's like life purpose stuff, career stuff, money stuff, feeling heart balance, being able to balance everything in your life, give enough to each person and that's important to you in your life. Just being on top of things, getting to a good place, accomplishing these big goals that had many challenges to get to. You're almost there. You will get there. Both of you know it, but it doesn't mean that you two won't have your your down moments, but like, trust me, you two will get there. This will be good. All right, so I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did and it resonated, I'd really appreciate a like, comment. It really helps out a small channel like mine. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and I wish you much love and light.